Hi, it's Ashley from AB Sound Advice. Today we're doing a product preview on the new DD Audio Redline RL-SA300.4. This is the new 4-channel from DD. It was released in 2022, so it's this year. It's brand new. Most dealers won't have even seen this yet. Some people around the world may not even know this has come out. So today is just a preview on it. You need to check with your dealers whether it's available in your local region. But for today, we are great to announce to be the first ones to give you the information on the new Redline SA300.4 from our friends at DD Audio in the USA. So straight off the bat, I can say it is a very compact amplifier. So you can see it with my hands here. It's not a big amp at all. And as we always do, we'll quickly whiz through the specifications before we go and look at this in more detail. So first thing is we're dealing with operating voltage of between 9 and 16 volts. Test voltage is at 14.4. The output channels are 4. It's a 4-channel amplifier, 4 by 65 or 2 by 120. It's constant at 2 ohm, provides you 4 by 75. It is dynamic output is 600 watts. Amps around 30 is its maximum draw. And its RCA input sensitivity is between 6-0.25. Its high-level sensitivity is between 20 and 1.1. We have a frequency response of greater than 85. The noise signal ratio, we are dealing with 70. Dampening factor is 10 to 3000. We have a total distortion of 0.1. Boost is not available on this unit, of course. It is a high-pass filter of 35 to 250. The subsonic filter is 35 to 250. And again, we have a recommended power gauge cable of 4 gauge is what it'll accept in. And speaker gauge out is 12. And the measurements in millimeters is 180 by 96 by 43. So it is a nice compact amplifier. And wow, can't wait to fire one of these up. Today we've got here first off the high input for your 4 speakers in, 3 Allen keys, 4 screws and a fuse. Now if you're wondering where the fuse goes when you first get it, in behind the unit here, I'll just actually turn this up the other way. I took the 6 screws out. I don't recommend you do this, but in behind here there is a fuse, so I'm guessing if something goes wrong, you could check inside to see if the fuse is blown. If you do have a blown fuse at this point, I'd be talking to your dealer. Fuses don't blow for no reason, so it'd be very important to probably check there is something wrong with the wiring or there is an issue with what you've done. With the wiring side of things, of course, we've got 12 volt, the remote to turn it on, and ground. The most common thing that I've seen in the last 40 years is people put the ground in positive back to front. That's a no-no. And then, of course, over here, your speaker outputs, you can see there that it's showing the bridged. I'll just bring that a bit closer so you can see the bridged, or you can run it in a 4-channel mode or swing it around the other way. You've got your 4 RCA, so you have front, rear, and of course you see that center plug there. I'll just run my finger there if you're looking at one there, is for your high in, and you can see your front gain, rear gain, and of course your crossover frequency. And you can then, on this full, you can set the switches. In this case here, I'll set that one to the middle. So both are running on full, or I can run them on low pass, or I can run them on high pass. So very well organized, and as I said, a great little unit. You can see here that it is a nice little compact amplifier, very easy to install, and there'll be information about this when it becomes available. And as I said, I'm not sure when that'll be, but if you keep your eye out on hifihq.com.au for Australia or hifihq.co.nz for New Zealand, at some point there'll be more information about this. I think in this part of the world they're going to be around about $409.95, around the $400 mark for this amplifier for the 4-channel, and they're also releasing a new mono block. And we'll have more information on that as it comes. But today, really thrilled that we're actually able to give the information on this new RL-SA300.4 4-channel amplifier. It's a grunty, as you know, with DD. They really do. I've always said to them, they underrate the product. So if they're saying it's doing 65x4, you can guarantee it's doing way more than that. On the box, it's saying 4x75. And I'd say you'd be very comfortable that would be a absolute exact rating. And 75 watts by 4 will drive pretty well anything that you could put into the front or the rear of a car. And as I said, you could also run it as a pair of an amplifier that runs your fronts and a sub in the back if you want to run it that way. Or you can just use it as a 2-channel amplifier and you can double up the power. So I hope you've enjoyed today's product preview of the latest new Redline SA300.4 from DD Audio in the USA. And again, thank you for tuning to AB Sound Advice, and we'll see you next time.